you first. This is KIMT Storm Team 3, weather coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to KIMT News 3 at 10. I'm joined now by Storm Team 3 meteorologist Sarah Knox. Sarah, although we've had a pretty good weekend so far, I know the rain you're tracking is not too far off.
Not too far, no, and I hate to say it because yes, rain is important, but we've had so much of it lately. It would be lovely to get more days like we had today. So I really hope you were able to get out and about, whether it being doing some lawn work, planting some flowers, or just getting out on the lake. Saw plenty of boats out there in Albert Lea. And don't blink, you'll miss them here on the time lapse. Just overall a gorgeous day. We're starting things off around 10 a.m. and as we've gone through the day, beautiful blue sky, maybe a few clouds here or there, gorgeous sunset. We can still see a little bit of that sun left over, just a tiny bit of orange there in the sky. It was so beautiful to see all of that color. So like I said, I hope you were able to get out. It is important to note that temperatures today, they did make it into the low 70s, feeling comfortable, but rawly 10 degrees cooler than where we should be this time of the year. It's not really surprising. We did have a cold front pass over, some high pressure settle in, and that's helped keep things a little cooler here as we've gone through the weekend. Now as we go into the evening to kick off our work week coming into early Monday morning, it's going to be a bit of a cooler start. Temperatures already in the 50s in Rochester, currently sitting at 59. Preston, Dodge Center, Owatonna, Mason City, the same can be said. Some of us are still hanging out in the 60s. Give it some time. These temperatures will drop, and as they do, they will then start to rise back up once we get some sunshine tomorrow morning. That's important to note because we're talking about some rain chances, but we are still going to get to enjoy some sunshine. As we head through the morning hours, that's when we're going to see the most of it before the clouds do start to build back in as we get closer to the afternoon. Getting into the afternoon, then it'll be more on that partly cloudy to mostly cloudy side. Temperatures, once again, kind of similar to what we experienced today, so very comfortable, but still below average. And as we get into the night, that's when we're looking at the showers and storms coming on in. Satellite and radar, not showing much right now, and that's going to make that calm, clear, easygoing night. Again, we mentioned it earlier on in the newscast. Pop open the windows, let in some of that fresh air, give the AC a break. A beautiful night to do so. This high pressure, though, will continue to exit to the east. And as it does, it will make room for what's coming from the west. Let's show it on Sky Tracker 3. I am going to push time forward. This is around 5 a.m. on Monday. Mentioned waking up to some sunshine. There will be plenty of it. And then we get into the afternoon. The clouds begin to build back in. Now, if you're worried about rain for the evening commute, not much to worry about. It's going to wait until the sun has set. This is around 9 p.m. We see kind of the initial wave, and then we get into the later hours, 11 p.m., midnight. We start to see some of that deep red color come our way, and we'll be looking at quite a bit of rainfall when it comes to this, which is really the main concern because we're already super saturated and we're seeing some pretty high numbers. I do want to point out that this estimated rainfall is basically from now all the way until Wednesday, 10 a.m. So it does include some numbers from Tuesday where we see additional rounds of rain possible. By Wednesday, we get a moment to dry out before July 4th. Unfortunately, though, we're tracking some storms, so we'll be keeping a very close eye on that for fireworks. All right, Sananda.